Hello, and welcome to Year of the Machine. This week we watched Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
I'm pretty sure there's enough Scooby-Doo movies that we could just choose basically any theme for these years, and there'd be a Scooby-Doo movie we can watch.
There's got to be like 100 of them by this point.
Because last year was the vampire one.
Yep.
We want to do dinosaurs at some point. There's the Legend of the Phantasaur. We want to do like superheroes. There's that 2020 Scoob movie that has Blue Falcon in it. He's a superhero.
And don't forget about Witch's Ghost if we find enough witch movies.
Oh yeah, your favorite one. That's the first movie with the Hex Girls in it.
Oh, and Zombie Island if I can convince you to watch that many zombie movies with me.
God, I'm so tired of zombie movies.
We haven't even ever watched a zombie movie together.
We don't have to. I've had to watch a ton of zombie movies in my life. I'm tired of watching them.
Thanks, Kins.
Anyway.
So,
plot. Mystery Inc. is going to college in... They're going to the state university in some unknown state to see their friend Eric, who they apparently went to high school with, who's developing a game supposedly about them and their mysteries, even though this game has practically nothing to do with anything they've ever done.
Like I said, it's just them as characters. The mysteries are going to be new.
No, they said specifically at the beginning it was about their mysteries, because it's about things they told him they did. Like, I believe that at the end when it has like 5 or 6 characters from the original series, but before that they're on the moon, they're in the actual Triassic or Cretaceous period, they're in ancient Rome. They never did any of that shit.
On the plus side, the final level, they're actually in their hometown, apparently.
I don't even know if it's their hometown. They just said that they thought they were home, but that didn't look like Coolsville, which, yes, that is where they're from.
I'm aware.
Just such a silly... I don't know. This series is weird.
I'm trying to think of some of the other characters, aside from the...
There was the professor, who is... Well, other than them, none of these characters have ever been characters in anything before.
No, and then you have Billy.
Billy?
No, they just call him Bill, but...
Billy!
And the security guard, whose name eludes me, but...
Oh my god, yeah, it's like Wimbley or something, or Wimbledon. Wimbledon? It's like Officer Wimblewomble.
Okay, what do you...
I'm sorry?
What do you think about the voice acting?
Oh, it's Wembley, by the way.
Wembley? Okay,
I was close.
So you were actually pretty close.
Yeah. Voice acting? Not bad. The only...
unlike sure mostly... Was it a lot of the original actors?
No,
or?
Unlike the other one, the only character that was still in it from the original series was Frank Welker, who has basically always played Fred in everything. But there was Scott Inez, I think, who played both Shaggy and Scooby. Sorry, I've got like a list of them here. Oh, B.J. Ward, who played Velma, and you and I actually watched that 2010's Voltron series when it was airing. She actually played B.J. Ward actually played Princess Allura in the original American Voltron series from the 80s.
Okay, that's why you got on the Voltron before this.
Yeah, sorry, I was, and Daphne was played by Gray Delisle. I never know how to pronounce her last name, but you definitely know who she is.
Most likely. I'm not the greatest of names, though.
She played Tootie in The Fairly Odd Parents, Mandy in Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Frankie in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've heard her voice.
Yeah, she's been in practically everything. As for Scott, who I mentioned played Shaggy and Scooby, a lot of what it looked like he did was more Hanna-Barbera cartoons. He played Papa Smurf, which I don't know how that went, but I'm just going to headcanon that it sounded exactly like Shaggy.
Did I also see, like, freaking Fred Flintstone and Popeye in that picture?
Yes, he played them in something, I don't...
Probably just newer iterations of those series.
Well, yeah, obviously. He couldn't have played original Popeye from, like, what, the 20s or 30s? He's not that old. Close, but he's not that old.
What's next? I'm not looking at the list. I think the sound and music?
Yeah, sound and music wasn't bad. I didn't dislike the music in this.
I'm pretty sure it's just...
There were a few songs in it. A couple of them sounded kind of like kind of like older, like kind of like.
Yeah, they're like iterations of previously existing Scooby-Doo songs.
Well, one of them was the theme song, but the other two I don't think were previously existing songs. They just sounded like they could be, but with a modern twist. But I think they were actually just made for the movie.
By the way, it was
That's
decent.
what I'm trying to say. They kind of had like the original series was in like the 60s and early 70s. It kind of had that, but also kind of like a more modern like 2001 feel to it. That's just what I heard. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't original songs. I don't know every song that exists.
And I haven't watched the original series in a very long time.
Other than that, the only thing I can really think of for the sound is how the digital versions of Mystery Inc. had the kind of electronic effect to their voice.
Oh,
so that along with their differently colored and just sometimes different outfits was how you could tell them apart from the actual real characters.
Yeah.
You think when the game reset, those versions of the characters just got deleted?
I don't know. They sounded weirdly sentient enough to have already experienced the whole game a few times over. They literally said once they beat it, they just start over again.
Oh yeah, so they must have beat it before.
Which means,
okay, so
how aware of them in that game are they? If
they know what the real world is and that they're in a video game. They're essentially just the Deadpools of Scooby Doo. And now I want somebody to draw. Now I want to commission somebody to draw us art of all of Mystery Inc. all dressed as Deadpool. Cinematography. It's what you'd expect from Scooby Doo.
Yep, it's not bad by any stretch, but like earlier like movies like definitely had more higher quality stuff to it, but there was nothing.
Well, a lot of these movies
out of place.
A lot of the Scooby Doo movies are made for TV, TV movies. So not Scoob from 2020. That was actually in theaters, I think.
I don't know. I guess what I'm just trying to say is like it wasn't like some big budget thing, but obviously there was nothing bad about it.
No.
Oh, I did like the electricity sounds the Phantom virus was making.
Oh yeah, his zipple zapples. I'm just making up words now.
You just hear like a little tss, tss every step he took.
Got anything to say about the cinematography, or do you want to go back to acting too? Since we're going backward now.
Well, there's just a lot of...
No, I don't know. Why don't you enlighten me? What do I supposedly know?
I'm just liking the... Okay. You done?
Not nearly.
It was good. It was decent. It was just...
Wait. Special effects.
Special effects? It was...
Or the art in this case. I liked it. I think it's good. I liked... It's got it has well, at the time it was newer, like, more digitally, I guess, like, more brighter palette, you could say.
I wonder if this is made with Flash.
Dude, not everything in 2001 was made with Flash. Not everybody spent all their time on Newgrounds like you.
Either way, I did like the way a lot of the loading things were. Like when going between levels.
Oh yeah, how they just kind of zipple zoopled out of existence.
You're just loving making up words, ain't you?
It's
and then like
somebody's got to do it.
Restructured with the green liney digital things.
Do you think that was painful?
I certainly hope so.
Like they didn't say it outright, but they implied that if they died in the game, they died in real life. So do you think them being like digitized and restructured was pain? Do you think they could feel that, or? Because they were digitized, they didn't have nerves at that point, so they couldn't feel it.
I don't know. They seemed to be enjoying the Scooby snacks when they finally got to eat them.
Well, yeah, but that's when it was in the real world, though. You can't eat digital Scooby snacks. I just want somebody to explain why Shaggy eats dog treats.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. All in all, I like this movie. I watched this movie a bunch when I was a kid. Not as much as Zombie Island, obviously. Which maybe we'll have to do a zombie year just for that. I love that movie, but I think it's definitely something that people should check out if they somehow haven't already.
Yeah, I think it's worth a watch.